Exchange 5 items and create a junk journal spread. Welcome to another collaboration. You can see I have another envelope here on my desk. This comes from my dear friend Susanne. She's known as Bollenhut Art on YouTube, and she's not only a very dear friend, but she's also a really great junk journal artist. And yeah, let's get started. Hi there, this is Luise Heinzel. Welcome to my channel Junk Journal Art. Today with another envelope, and I know that this will be a really big challenge. Not only because I'm not knowing what is inside of this envelope, but I know Susanne. Susanne is a really, really dear friend, but she's also able to drive me crazy. And I know that this, what's inside here, it will be really, really challenging. I'm sure. I'm really sure. So let's first take a look at this envelope, because I know that Susanne made this envelope by herself. She took some of her own printables, I guess. I think these are some of her own jelly print printables that she has in her Etsy shop. So I will link her Etsy shop down below in the description box. If you think, oh, that looks nice, then you can check that out, and perhaps you would like to purchase some of her amazing digitals. So she's doing all these jelly prints here by herself, and then, really much work with digitalizing them, and So let's first read this thing here. Okay, so she has written this in German because she's not speaking English. She can understand some English and she talks a little bit of it, but not so that she can write it here. Really, I don't want to say bad things about Susanne, sorry. So this says, ich brauche dir nicht verraten, was das für ein Faden ist. Viel Spaß. Okay, so she says that she don't have to tell me what this thread, she don't have to tell me that this is a special thread, because, in some of her videos, she is showing this special thread. She has that from her grandmother, and it's in her stash, and she is, some kind of hoarding it like a treasure. And I'm really, really happy that she used some of this here. And she is wishing me much fun with the 5 items that are in here. Thank you, Susanne. And this is also great. Look at this. Oh my goodness, I think, I love this. I definitely will put that into my correspondence journal as well. So I think I will create this spread in my correspondence journal, as well as I am doing it always with those 5 items envelopes. So let's see. So this is also an accordion type of envelope. So this is really cool. Okay, so it's not pink. I'm surprised. It's not pink. I haven't expected that. I thought everything in here would be pink. So let's see. This is a piece of fabric. Okay, then she has this one. I think this comes from one of her printables as well. Okay. Then we have this book page, some wallpaper, I guess. Okay, Susanne, okay. Arg! Okay, so I think she did this by herself as well. This is some kind of a masterboard, I would say. I mean, it's a copy. It's some kind of a masterboard. And many of those elements she made by herself. So, for example, she painted this face here by herself, and also those elements, and also the flowers, I think. Okay, so I'm just thinking about in which direction, what type of page this could be. I think the colors fit really well together, so that could be a really easy job to do. And I think I have an idea. I have an idea for this thing, but I just have to think about, whoo, what's that? Sorry, so here's something on the back side. Oh. Oh. So I think I will take those pages here. I think I will leave this. This comes from my Butterfly Flowers printables. I will link that down below in the description box as well if you're interested to check that out. Okay, so I think it would be great to make some kind of a ruffle out of this. So this is really much. So I think we could just take a piece of this, tear it, perhaps, is that possible? Okay, so let's take this. Oh, and I'm just searching for a focal point. Okay, but I think I know what I have to do. So I thought I would like to make something in her style. You know what I mean? I always am really impressed by her grungy and really junky styles. So she's often using those materials that perhaps other people would throw away, like this packaging paper or even the smallest pieces of everything. And she's often going in this really grungy, yeah, really check out her videos, then you know what I mean. So I think I will search for some circle elements that come from this sheet. Okay, so now I think I would like to have the third circle so that we can make, yeah, some kind of a Tim Holtz Bollenhut art style here in this, you know. 1, 2, 3. Here is no butterfly anymore. And I can't cut it here because I want to use this. That would also be really strange to use one of these. So, I mean, these are in this Tim Holtz style as well, in this straight direction, different sizes. Okay, so what can we do? I'm thinking about using this butterfly, but this, it looks some kind of divided into two. But, okay, so let me see. Perhaps we can do it like this and put the focal point here. Okay, so that can be a total fail in the end, but let's try it. Because normally this butterfly, I think it would belong, excuse me please, like this, I guess. But for me it looks a little bit strange because the other both butterflies have their two wings here and here, and this is, yeah, you know, it's a perspective thing, but perhaps we could Susanne. Sometimes I'm really, you know. That's, yeah. But I also want to show her that even if she's kidding me, I will make something incredible out of her stuff. Okay, so let's see if we can make the illusion of a second wing of this butterfly. I think I love that. This is cool. Yeah. You have to look twice to see what this is, but yeah, some people would perhaps see some kind of a flower here, a dried flower or that stuff, because it's this brown, and the butterfly is sitting on this flower, and the other people would perhaps see the second wing of the butterfly here. I want to do it like that. Okay, so then I think we need some layers. She's always doing things with layers. So let's take this book page and let's try to tear around here. But first, I think this book page looks a little bit too new. Okay, so what would Susanne do? I think she would first take some coffee and some rusty pieces, would layer this down, put it to the sun, and then she would have an amazing coffee dyed paper. I don't have sun at the moment, and I don't have, no, that would be a lie. I have coffee, but I don't want to coffee dye that. But instead of coffee dyeing that, I would like to show Susanne something with distress oxide. The other day she asked me, because she bought distress oxide by herself, and she asked me how to use it. So she's new to distress oxide, so she asked me how to use that, and I would like to show you, Susanne, hello. I would like to show her how to use that, and how, especially how to use it with water. So perhaps that's interesting for you as well. So these are our colors. There's some blue in this, upsala, go away, special thread. There's some blue in this, turquoise, blue and gray. Turquoise, blue and gray. I think this iced, can someone tell me how this is spelled? I don't know. Spruce. Okay, it's Bruce Willis, so perhaps it's spruce. I don't know. And this bundled sage would be a little bit too green for this thing, I think. But what about peacock feathers? And I think a vintage photo has to play with us here as well. So I will put this here as an option, but I don't know. And I will also put forest moss here to the edge of my table as an option, because I think that could be great. I don't know. Okay, so shall we use a stencil or shall we do it really randomly? I think we will use no stencil today. Okay, so of course I'm not a distress oxide expert. Otherwise I would be a member of the design team of Tim Holtz. Funny. But of course I know the reactions of distress oxide and some of the techniques that you can use for making your things. So to find this color that's in this fabric, I mean, the distress oxide is reacting a little bit different belonging to this, to the paper. So I don't know exactly how it will react. So I start with this color, cracked pistachio, that I think can be very similar to the green in this fabric, and I press it down. So yeah, you can just, if you are new to this oxide ink as well, you can just apply it to an acrylic block like I did here, and then you can just move it around a little bit, and you can see here that the ink begins to react. When the ink comes in contact with water, it changes its color. Some of this green will stay here, but some of the green will turn into another color. So I will just dry that. And as you can see, when this is dry, it's more blue than green, or this turquoise, but I think that would fit really well to this, and I'm really happy with this color. But it's, yeah, Susanne would say this page came directly out of a book. Have you grunged it up, or what is this? This is a book page. So I mean, we have to make this much more extreme. And the second option that you can, how you can use distress oxide, of course, is to, and I use the same color now, is to apply it with this sponge or another tool to, yeah, you know, apply it. And then you could just go here over the page like so. So I will do it a little bit different in these areas here of the book page, so that I can use that as a collage material later. And you see this is now the green that comes from the ink pad. It's not blue because here's no water. And now, is that enough? Yeah, so yeah, let's see. Now you could take this thing and destroy this packaging here, and then we could spritz a little bit of water, and I try to get bigger drops out of this thing so that it's not this splash thing, water in one area, but I want to have some splashes. You could also do that with a paintbrush. And then, belonging to the paper, this will be more or less successful. You could take a paper towel, a dry paper towel, and lift the color. And you can see now this is reacting there where the water was. In this case, it's not so extreme, but when it's dry, I think it will be more visible. And I'm just trying to get some other colors here and there. Yeah, so as you can see, here where the water was, it's really grungy and really, really cool. So let's dry that again. And I think I would like to use the forest moss color as well there. Then we have, oh, perhaps here. Then we have this light bluish thing here. Some forest moss here and the other colors there, so that we perhaps have a great collage material later. And I think what she would do next is this. And then probably she would use, oopsala. Yeah, okay, so she would be really happy about such a result. Susanne, I'm hoping you are proud of me. Then I think she would use some woody kind of pencils. I always don't know if it's pen or pencil, I don't know. But I don't have those. But I have the Faber-Castell gelatos. So, yeah. So let's do it like she would do it. She would just take the crane and go over this here. Oh my goodness. What is she doing with me? I don't know what will happen here. Okay, red. Not too much red, but a little bit of red here and there. And perhaps we can do it like this. Okay. And then I think we have to, oh, black, a little bit black. And then I think we have to spritz some more water to make these crayons react, because these are water-soluble crayons. And of course, yeah, so we could just take this like so. I think I will leave one of my 5 items now because this looks really destroyed. Interesting. really interesting. But I want to spray water and perhaps use a paintbrush to bring that around a little bit, or even my fingers. Yeah, that's what she would do, I think. I think this book page is really old, so I have to be really careful. But I think perhaps this, when this is dry, that could look really interesting. And perhaps we should just do it like that, and then bring it back like this, and then dry it. Could be an interesting thing. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I think this is totally Susanne. Okay, so let's try to get some pieces out of this to bring that below those butterflies. And perhaps we could take something of this here. This wallpaper is everything but not Bollenhut style. I don't know why she has this in her stash. Ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Okay. So first of all, I thought I would like to make a double spread or that stuff, but I totally changed my mind. Okay, so let's first, I know what I have to do. Let's first, I will go to my sewing machine and sew this together. Here we go. So we have these three elements now, and I think I'm really happy with this. As you can see, I've also added some of those scraps from this masterboard copy, because I thought that would look really, really nice for this. And yeah, I think that makes it a little bit more colorful, but not too much. And now, so don't forget to make the ruffle later, but now I want to take these, and then we need a second one that has the same width. That's not so bad. It has not to be so exact, I think. Okay, so then we can just fold this like so. Don't know if this is too long, but let's see. Let's do it the same here, or nearly the same, like so. I'm just thinking about using it in the other direction. I don't like this blue, Susanne. This is, in the camera it looks really grayish, but it's yeah, some kind of a baby blue in reality. That's not so nice. And this don't has to be so long, but this background, of course, would fit really well with these colors. Okay, so let's first glue this thing down, but I'm just thinking about putting something to the background. Something that's really neutral. I'm just looking there to my shelf where my stamps are, and I think I will go another time with this stamp. think I don't want to have this boy here, but this is really cool. What about using some of those steampunky things? Where is my acrylic block? Have you seen my acrylic block? Here it is. Is that too big? I have some smaller ones as well. But I think for this middle would be not so bad, but where to put that? Don't know if I like that, but let's see. Okay, so we have that. So first of all, I will glue this down. For example, like so. I think it's okay with these things now. Okay, then we have to find the position for this thing. Where do you have to be? I think it would be not bad if it would be like this, so that we can put this thing here behind this. I mean, this fold is here, and when I fold it, it will be like this. Yeah, why not? And this distance, I think, is okay. So I will first glue that thing there, like so. I think I like it with this neutral background. I'm just thinking if I want to distress the edges of this wallpaper thing. But first of all, I want to see how long this has to be. So it will go like so. Whew, my goodness, it's not dry. Of course, how can it be dry in this short time? Okay, so here we go. Let's try it. Like so. And when the other thing comes from the bottom, then I think it's totally enough. I don't know. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. I really like how this edge from the wallpaper comes out with this Distress Oxide ink. Of course, you could use normal Distress ink as well, but yeah, I would like to have the same intensity like on these scraps here with the other Distress Oxides, and I think that's the best way to do it. And I think perhaps we can go over this here a little bit as well. It's not so visible perhaps in the camera, but now it makes my thread a little bit brown. I used a really light thread in my sewing machine, so if you want to compare that, I think that makes a really big difference. This looks really vintage and really old now. I think I can just do it a little bit more, like so, on this one as well. And I think I really like that, but this background, some kind of strange. especially in combination with this page. Looks really strange. I don't want to glue, I don't want to glue this stuff there, because I think that would be too much. Here it would be okay, because here's nothing, and we could leave this. Don't stamp anything or that stuff, only make some splatters, for example, and then this would be okay. But here, that's no, that's not good. I don't know if I want to glue this thing here, only here, and perhaps here. Yeah, why not? Let's try that. Let's try that. I would just remove this thing here. This, I mean this white frame, I don't like that. And then we will just glue that there. Yeah, let's leave it like it is. Okay, so then I think we can glue these things. So I think you can't see it in the full length, but I think that looks really cool. I think I like that. And okay, so what else can we do? I think now we should add some splatters. Here there are some black splatters, and I think that would fit the best to this thing. So I will just take some black paint, and I think this time I would like to try to use some black acrylic paint and water that down, because yeah, I think that works as well as watercolor, and I just have this here at hand, so why not using it? Okay, so just a little bit, that's enough. Then I will take my awesome new brush that Barbara has sent to me. Barbara from 49 Dragonflies. Barbara, if you are watching, thank you again very much for this. It's really, really helpful. Okay. Hopefully that will work now. Ooh. Yeah, I want to have some bigger ones as well this time, because I think that would look really crazy and really, yeah, not so normal. So I will try to overload it a little bit, and also go to this page there and bring some splatters there, and probably to my iPad as well, but I don't care about that at the moment. I can clean that later. Okay, so I think that's great. That's really great. Now we have to dry this, of course. And I'm totally sure that Susanne, so if she would have this on her table, she would go around those elements here with a black pen like this and doodle around in some way. But I don't know if I can do that. I really don't know. So instead of doing that, I would like to try to go here below this thing, and I don't know how the, oh, wonderful. I just wanted to say I don't know how the wallpaper will react to the Stabilo oil pen, but as you can see, it works fantastic. just wonderful. Okay, so I need thing like this. I just want to shade this a little bit, and that's the good thing about the acrylic paint that I used before, because now I'm not smearing the splashes that I made. I don't know why, but I think it needs more black. Definitely needs more black, but how to do that? That it doesn't become too dark, but I want to have these inner circles a little bit more popping out. And I think, okay, so wish me luck. I will just do it like she would do it. I'm sure she would go around here with such a thing. Why is this not writing so well? Don't know. And this is also, yeah, water soluble, so perhaps it could make it a little bit darker. Not by going around more and more times, but just by, yeah, but that's not possible. So let's use the Stabilo All pen again to bring this a little bit more to the foreground, this element. I think when we close this will look totally strange because of this strange wallpaper here. Okay, so what's that? Okay, so oh no. Okay. Okay, so I think I would like to make the illusion that this is a totally boring page, so that when this is closed it looks boring, and when you open it up it looks like this. I don't know why, but I think that's a funny idea. So let's take this ordinary thing here that fits really well to this. And I think I will make a picture of this and then send this to Susanne in our WhatsApp chat. And I know that she will, perhaps be a little bit confused, and she will be perhaps a little bit angry. But she also knows that sometimes I'm making those jokes, and yeah. Okay, so I will just go to my sewing machine and turn this into a ruffle. Okay, so here we go. Let's just get that. Then we will, I think, just glue this here. But first, let's distress this so that it's not so obviously a joke. I mean, when I sent her this picture, and I'm really curious how she will react. She sees that. She will perhaps think, okay, where's my beautiful digital paper? Why have I sent her that? And then I can say, yeah, what do you think? I used this. You haven't said that I have to use the whole sheet. So, I mean, I have managed the challenge. Oh my goodness. I think she will react in a really strange way, I'm sure, because, yeah. Okay, so let's just go over this. I want to have this a little bit more extreme. So then let's add this strange thing here, and this is totally kitschy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Only this distress oxide can help, I think. So even if I want to make a joke with her, I can't see that in my journal. So let's give it a little bit of this thing, and then also spritz some water to this. Still some kind of kitschy, but I think this is not so bad. Sorry. Yeah, why not? That is not so bad. That is not so bad. So if I would glue this, yeah, then I have used all the elements. The book page, number 1. The wallpaper, number 2. This masterboard, number 3. The fabric, number 4. What was number 5? 1, 2, 3. Huh? The book page, the masterboard, wallpaper, the fabric. Huh? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ah! I have totally forgot. Oh my goodness, I totally forgot this thing. Okay. Okay. Don't panic, Louisa. Just put some distress oxide here as well. This time we do it like this in a little bit, yeah, you know. Like so, to get a similar look like on the other thing. And then we will dry that. Okay, so that this looks the same. Then we could put this here, but what to do with this thing? I mean, I could use this side, and oh, I could, yeah, I could just glue this here in this way. I mean, I could tear it here a little bit, and then put this here. What about putting the ruffle like so? Why not? I think I can still flip that. It's like this, because I think I don't want this to, oh, that looks cool when this is shown here. I first thought it looked really strange. It would look really strange, but that's okay. Okay. Okay, then we need a second one here. Yeah, so I will just make a second one of this. I have enough of this fabric left. So I would just make a second piece that's similar to this. So please give me a second. Okay, so here we go. In this case, I've chosen the part of the fabric that has this darker blues here, because I thought with these little dots here that are also blue, it would look great when we have this thing here on the other side, like so, and it shows a little bit more of this blue. I think that's great, but this is still a little bit too long, because otherwise I think I can't flip that, even if I like it when it's so long and when it's a little bit, yeah, not so regular. So for example, like this goes out there and this goes out there. Let's try it, but don't glue this here, so that we can cut that later if it's in the way. So, and that's no problem. That's absolutely no problem with this little thing. So I think we can do that as well, so that it doesn't move around too much. Like so. Yeah, that's possible. Okay, so then let's do the same here. I think she will love it. I think I know her enough in the meantime that I can say she will love it. And that's also a thing that I like to reach, that the people I do those challenges with, that they like the result. Yeah. And you, of course, as well. So let's just stress that. Shall we use brown? Yeah, I think so. And I think it's also a little bit funny, because I think she expected that I use the other side of this piece here. I mean, this little tag that we have seen in the beginning that I've cut out. And I think she wouldn't expect that I use this side here. But I don't know if I like this yellow flower. Don't know. Okay, I have to make a decision. So we will glue this right here. I hate those things when I'm not sure how to do it, and then I know that I have to make a decision, otherwise I will sit here for the next 2 years. Okay, so I will leave this like it is. This is my page for this challenge. While I'm saying that I'm finished, I just do some things and you will see that I'm not finished, because I just think we need perhaps some black here. And yeah, so you have seen that here are many things left over. So if you are following my channel, you know that I will use those pieces here in my correspondence journal as well. So of course I will not throw away the leftovers, but I will just use them here on the pages that are around here. So perhaps I will go to this page and glue something down here, make a little collage and write some personal notes or yeah, some things about this collaboration with Susanne. But I just wanted to let you know that I will not throw that away. So, I mean, it will not be in my trash can in the end, but I will also not show you that in this video because otherwise this will be much too long. Perhaps someday I will do a little flip through, or perhaps I will post something on my Instagram. I don't know until now. So if you are interested, that you can see what I did with the other items that were left over and that are laying here right beside me. I think this black gives it a little bit, yeah, some kind of an art journaling page. I think that looks great. Do you think about that? Perhaps here a little bit more. I think I haven't done that for a very long time, to frame my pages like this, and I just thought it could be great. Why haven't I done it before for so long time? Whew, okay, so here we go. This is my page. If you want to see it again from the inside, now it looks like this, and I think it's really, really cool with these ruffles. I'm really, yeah, a little bit proud of myself. And yeah, I hope you liked it. I hope you will find some journal friends for yourself, and I hope you will try this little challenge with other people. It's really, really awesome, and it's lots of fun, as you hopefully could see here. Yeah, I hope we will see the next time. I wish you all the best. Stay crafty, stay healthy. Bye bye.